Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to draw SpongeBob. And as you can see, this is how the final product will look like. The things that you're going to need are some paper, some color pencils, markers, a black marker, some rounded objects, and I'm using nail polish because it's round at the bottom, another bigger circle, so a lip gloss, and a bigger circle right there as for his eyes. And also you're going to need something to look at, and this is my SpongeBob poster, as you can see. And I'm going to be using that to look at, but now since I already draw a SpongeBob, I could just look at that instead. And obviously you're going to need a good pencil and an eraser. Alright guys, I've already got it started on his clothes. So the next step, what you're going to do is you're going to make a squiggly line right here, just like that. And then what I did was, once I'd done that, it just random squiggly lines. You just go near the middle and draw an upside down triangle or a half a diamond. Then what you're going to do, you're going to leave a space in between and do a half circle, rounded like that. And then from there you come down and make a diamond out of his tie. Once that is done, you just take a line right through the thing. I didn't use no ruler. And if you want to see how I do that again, I'm just going to take my pencil and just go over it a little bit darker so you can see. I didn't use a ruler or nothing, I just did it by my hand. And for this one, I stopped right there, but as I know it was too short, so I went over a little bit, and I erased that part right there. So I did the same on this side. You're not going to go through it, but you can if you want to, but just remember to erase the middle part when you're done. Same with the line, you go through the tie and then you erase it. You can still kind of sort of see the line right there. And this one you just do it over here, so it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is supposed to be 1, but you don't go through the tie. Okay, then you moved on to his little lower lip or something that's supposed to be right there. And it looks like that. So you have your collar, your tie, your line, and your little 3 rectangles, but that makes it look like 4. Okay, so we're going to move on to his dots, and he, as you can see, he has 7 dots, 1 up there, 2, 2, and 2. So I just drew my circles. They're not perfect, but if you really wanted them to be perfect, like I said at the beginning, you could take your little rounded thing and trace that to be perfect, like this right here. So as you can see, it's perfect 7 circles. Really precise, measure from here to there. That should be using your joint. That's about 2 inches away from the paper to be right there. I didn't measure mine, but so far I have my stretched out U-shaped lower jaw lip right above this little squiggly line right here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do this part right here. Okay. Alright. And let my camera person take over. Okay, and now I'm gonna start from here, and I'm just gonna bring it over, but not down too much because you still want to see that smile right about there, and just connect that edge right there. And if you want to like go over it again for a little bit darker, you can do that. Okay, and see how I went a little bit up? I like down better, so I'm just going to connect that. Take my eraser and just erase the extra. Sort of like that. Just connect that extra part. Okay, so that's how it looks. That smile. And as you can see, this part right here, how this little crease right here, Okay, it sort of looks like a little sad face with 2 dots in the eye. So you're trying to accomplish that So right here on the mouth, you're going to take it and do it like that. Okay? Doesn't have to be touching, but if you want to touch, you could just bring it more down. And the same thing on this side. Okay? So look like that. So now he's smiling real wide. Okay, see that? And after that, I'm not going to put it on like this to make his little cheek right here. I'm going to start a little bit away at the top of his mouth and bring it round like a circle, okay? So I'm going to start maybe about right there and bring it around like that to have a nice, cute cheek. Okay, and I'm going to do the same for here. About right above. And bring it over. As you can see, that's a little bit pointy right there. So I'm going to erase that. I'm going to erase that and curl it more. So I'm just going to go and curl it a little bit more. So I kind of like that one better. It's a little bit smaller, but that can be adjusted. Okay. Since I want to try and have it a little bit equal, I'm going to bring it over some more. Okay, sort of like that. Okay, and now what I want to do is I'm going to make 3 freckles on each side, like that. It's kind of like a sad face. So right here at the top, I'm going to do 1 dot, like that, 2 dot, 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Looks like that. Okay. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to do his nose. And like that, his nose is like that. Sort of like that. Okay. And I'm just going to have my camera person take over. Okay, right about there. So I'm going to start not too close to his mouth because you don't want to have his nose right by his teeth. Okay? I like to start with the main details first before I move on to the smaller details like that. So I'm going to do for the nose. I'm just going to start right here about. Bring it over and down like so. Okay? See that? Okay? I want to do it over again. Just darken it. And now what I want to do, since I'm going to do his tongue, the tongue looks like that. Sort of like a weird M. So I'm going to do that right about here. It's so close right now. Okay, and I'm going to go like that and like that. That's for his tongue. And if you think maybe that's not too straight, I'm going to just try it again. Don't worry about the edges, we could fix that. And bring it a little bit more over. There. And there. Can erase these edges. And this one. Sort of like that. Okay. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is his teeth. And I'm sure everybody has to know that SpongeBob's best trait is his eyes and his teeth. Okay? So the teeth is not really difficult, but if you don't get it in the right spot, it's going to be a little hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tooth, bring it down, not too close to his tongue, round and up. And you're going to do the same thing on this side, not right here because his teeth are not together. He has a big gap in the middle. Down, try and measure it, okay. This way and up. Okay. Now you can see that the teeth are starting to take, the face is starting to take place, like so.